St Hilda's College was founded in 1893 as the last of the 5 women's colleges in Oxford. St Hilda's is remarkable for being the only college on the eastern side of the River Cherwell. So we look out from our position on the river across to the really classic views of, as we all know, the dreaming spires of Oxford. And now, of course, we have the big anniversary building as a large accommodation block and this beautiful jewel of a pavilion placed on the bank.
I mean, the first time Fiona and I arrived here, actually, to be quite honest, we couldn't really find the entrance. We were sort of thinking, where is the entrance? We came to Cowley Place, and as you walk down Cowley Place with a series of false dawns, it really felt like we'd arrived at the wrong place, at the back entrance or something. And it was really surprising that actually this was actually on the river itself. From the very start, we knew that our aspiration, our vision, and also the college's vision, of course, was to create something that would be in dialogue with the rest of the University of Oxford, but also something that would signify entrance and gateway. You're drawn down the street towards the tower, and there's these railings where you can actually, from there, get a glimpse through the gardens and through to the river itself. You get that glimpse, then you move through underneath the colonnade, and the colonnade gradually widens until actually you step into this space between the boundary building and the pavilion building. And from there, you can move down to the river, and actually, now for the first time as well, you can actually access along the riverfront, along the walkway. I mean, the landscaping really is sort of everything about this scheme in many ways. We really do think about the spaces between the buildings as much as the buildings themselves. We feel that by considering those spaces between, it really gives power to the overall ideas as well. And so by thinking about those spaces in between here, the way they flow to this wider landscape, we really feel that this building is rooted in this much wider setting and really embraces this much wider setting. We think very much of the building with experience of moving through this, and actually it's a much more complex thing to try and achieve rather than considering it as objects.
Those of us who live and work here all the time, or have done for years, we're of course very familiar with the garden behind us, Hall Garden. This pavilion, with the way the windows work, has just opened up this garden to us. It's the most astonishing gift of this project to the college. To have such a different perspective on this garden. One of our new favourite places to stand as college members is on the riverside terrace, where you can just look up and down the river and see all this beautiful light. Jay talks about living in the space and how you move through the space. Somehow it's, as a project, it's given us enormous confidence as an institution. We suddenly feel that we are living in architecture that accords with our vision of ourselves. As a world-class institution in a world-class university, it's given us immense confidence as an institution.